Man, we back in Black. Erica, what is happening with you? I see you, my sister. Man, what's going on, man? I'm a little late. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to everybody out there that's doing what the fuck they need to do. Damn, I'm dropping everything and shit. Shout out to everybody out there that is probably telling at the court plantation right now. Just dry snitching for no fucking reason. Shout out to everybody out there that's doing what they need to do to survive. Okay, I'm about to make sure. But shout out to everybody out there, man. If you're handling business, you know what it is. Hey, man, it's crazy. It was like 80, 90 degrees yesterday. I'm like, man, I hope it ain't finna be nothing going on. But anyway, shout out to everybody out there supporting black businesses, man. It's so funny, man. Eric, I gotta talk about, hey, y'all always hear me talk about Erica Shani, Tasha, 006, Screwhead, the homeboy, Dave for No Compromise. Y'all always hear me talk about them because I feel like I'm just having these conversations with them, honestly. Hey, Erica, though, but I appreciate it. Erica's been a big time supporter. Man, we be laughing and joking the whole damn time. I feel like I'll just be having a conversation with them. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my nephew, too. Both my nephews. I got an older nephew and a younger nephew. Looking at my older nephew, he make a nigga feel old. I remember when he was just a fruit basket when I graduated high school. Yeah, this nigga taller and bigger than me. Yeah, that's my nigga right there. I just got done seeing one of my older siblings had to drop some sea moss. I appreciate it. She was like, man, I just told you to bring one. Nah, man. When a person supports you, you're supposed to bless those that bless you. That's how business go. So I appreciate that. And no, look, Eric, and no, my sister don't be like, oh man, can I get 5 for free? Nah, she always have the bread ready. So you know what I'm saying? I really do appreciate it. But shit, what I need is some of them pies that she be making. God damn, that's what she really need to be doing. Fuck a job. That's your full-time job. You make a gang of fucking money. But anyway, man, I'll get on that in a minute. I've been telling my sister to do that. She'll make bread. Shit, hell, you could do some sea moss infused sweet potato pies. She got this recipe from our aunt. It's delicious. But anyway, man, shout out to everybody out there. Man, we about to get on it real quick, man. But before I get on it real quick, I just want to say I hope everybody is supporting black businesses and doing what they need to do. You always see this stuff up here because this is from black businesses, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get mine off the ground, so I feel like I'm trying to put my energy into other black businesses because I know I'm going to get that same energy, and I've been getting it lately. Hey, Mariah, I got some CMOS for you. I gotta text Mariah, man. I got some CMOS for you, though. I just got to go over there and take it. I'm your preferred delivery man. I'll pull up. Is that what they say, pull up? But anyway, man, it's just very important. I always like to talk about that, man, because I think it's very important that we support black businesses. I'm not saying take $1,000. Don't spend your rent money on no black business, but damn, you can spend $20, $30. Shit, hell, you can spend your $20, $30 with me. That's all I'm charging. Shit, depending on what you want, though. I got the fair and flexible plan. And I got this other plan too. I'm gonna talk to my cousin about it too, and my sister. And I'm incorporating some new shit with this CMOS shit. I'm actually kind of proud of myself because it kind of really picked up. But anyway, man, I appreciate it. But we about to get on, bump all other stuff. Before I want to do anything, I want to talk about this sister. And what's so sad about it? What's so sad about this sister is, this sister, Breonna Greer, she got arrested or detained, and all of a sudden she fell out the car and then she died. Man, what? So we about to get on that today, man. We got to get on that today. So let's get it, man. I have to get on that. Yeah, all right, man. I had to turn that down just a little bit. Yeah, man. I was looking at this story. I'm trying to see if we can get some. Let me see if I can get some video footage, because I really want to play. I want to see what they have to say. Okay, update. Let's see. Let's see what this is. This is a YouTube. No. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right, here we go. Here we go. It's about this sister. She got arrested. And with her being arrested, she fell out the car accidentally, and then she died 4 days later. These police are killing us. I don't care what nobody say. They're literally killing us, and they know what they're doing. And there's no justification. So my thing is, where's your girl Kamala Harris at? All these black folk getting killed by the oh, my bad, because she's claiming Jamaican now. She's claiming Indian. She don't claim foundational black American at all. But y'all up there talking about doing all this other shit that don't mean nothing, thinking that there's somehow, some way that, you know, that gives you a bond with Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris don't care about no niggas. She already said she ain't doing nothing just no black people now. But we always think that life is much sweeter than what it is. These people do not deal with us. You know what I mean? And it's so funny. You know that cop that choked at his other partner? Where are the women's rights for that? I don't see women standing up for that. But women always want to talk about this misogyny and all this other stuff, man. It's just like that abortion stuff. I'm still standing for what I said. Why are they not putting in the movies? And why is all these city council and all this other stuff not being spoken about? It's so funny. They had it on Yahoo, and all of a sudden you can't find it. But that's all right, though, because I already got it. So then y'all ain't going to be in a... I already found a name. And I notice a lot of these news sites, when it's a racist story, and you click from the site, you can't find it again. But that's all right, though. 'Cause I got it right here. But I'm just saying, how do you die from that? She suffered from a coma, and then after arrest, and then she fell out the car, and then she died? Why are we even doing it? You fired. No, man, we just gonna part ways. I'm tired of this. Y'all doing too much. Y'all bringing too much heat. And this was in Georgia. And you know, and I was looking at Georgia big time. I'm like, man, maybe I need to go out there, but damn. Shit, go to Georgia and don't, but look, no matter where you go, you ain't safe. You black in the United States of America Incorporated, you ain't safe at all. So I don't care what they say. That's a fact. Here, let's play this. Shawnee, we gonna, Shawnee, Eric, and Tasha, we got to play this video right now so we can see what they got. I'm interested to see what they about to say, man. This is very interesting. Let's see what they got to say. Let's see what they got to say.
Georgia was going through a mental health crisis. Her parents called 911. 911 responds. Instead of taking her to the hospital, they put her in handcuffs and put her inside of the squad car.
Yeah, and if you're going through a mental crisis, they're supposed to send out police officers that know how to do that, because that would be the code 5150. And they're supposed to take you to a psychiatric hospital. They're not supposed to do it. And even if they do place you in cuffs, they got to treat you, they got to handle you with care. He's right about that. This is from TYT, the Undisputable. This is their channel. I just knew that because, you can't find it on the news, but I knew I'd be able to find something with this.
And proceed to the county jail. Well, something happened. We don't know exactly what happened, but we do know that the sheriff, the elected sheriff, came to the parents' home and said their daughter was unconscious and their daughter was being airlifted to Grady Hospital, which is miles away from that home. She has now died.
Wow.
Let's put up the picture of this young queen who passed away.
It's sad, man.
Okay.
That's sad.
Her name is Breonna Greer. Something happened to Breonna in that vehicle.
Yep.
Somehow, the police, they want us to believe that she was handcuffed in the back of a squad car and she just simply fell out. That is the story right now from the police. If you remember last week, I told you the story did not make sense at all. And that's when they were spinning the narrative that she was in fact unconscious.
I agree with this brother. I totally agree. That's the same thing I'm about to say. Like, man, what? Like, how do you get arrested and you fought? That's like Freddie Gray 2.0. It's the same thing. Then when Marilyn Mosby went after them, you see what they did to her. They made sure they shut her completely down. Oh, you want to be talking shit about us? Okay, nigga, bitch, we got you. And that's exactly what they did. And I noticed they not saying nothing or talking about this on the news at all. They're not saying anything about this. That's the one thing that I've been noticing. They're not saying anything. Hold on, let me see. I'm just trying to see why these news outlets ain't talking, because that's weird. Yeah, she was in a coma and she just died. You know they're going to make something up. They probably going to be like, oh, well, she had diabetes. You know, like, you know they'll make up anything when it comes to a nigga. Oh, she just wasn't a strong nigger. So that, you know how they are. You know, white people, they always change the goalposts. They don't care. You know how they do us. And they been doing us like that. That's the reason why, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me cut the music back on. That's the reason why, man. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. I just kept saying, this don't make sense. How you fall out the car and then die? That doesn't make sense at all. They will conveniently find some type of narcotic in her autopsy. That's a fact. That's a fact. You ain't lying about that. That's a fact. Eric, I'm trying to look. And see, I was able to pull it up. Then all of a sudden, okay, the root. Okay, let's see. No, look, where's the news? Yeah, but they don't. See, that's the thing. You can't find no news about it. Hold on, the Washington Post. Let's see what they talking about. Okay, here we go. Because I want to see what the news is going to say. Hold on. Let's see.
Hey ladies, we are giving out
Y'all got me fucked up. We ain't doing no commercials for no bullshit. All right, here we go.
And her family says it's been more than 48.
Hold on. And see, they be doing this sucker shit too. You try to play it, they don't want to play it, you can't hear it. There you go.
It's been more than 48 hours since Breonna Greer died, and her family says they still can't believe their daughter is gone.
Yeah.
She's the Sparta woman who died after apparently falling out of a deputy's cruiser. Camila.
No, she didn't fall out the deputy cruisers. First of all, when you inside a police car, ain't everything locked? Ain't even no handles on the inside. They gotta open it from the outside, right? If I'm not mistaken. Man, they fucking lying, man.
Williams went back to Hancock County to talk with her family about what they say they need right now.
Her whole family misses Breonna Greer.
That's my baby.
But especially her two daughters she leaves behind, Marie and Mariah. Her parents, Marvin and Mary Greer, say they want more.
Would you like to see the body cam footage and the dash cam footage?
We would like to see everything.
Thank you. What you mean, would you like to see the body cam? We want to see everything before it's manipulated. Matter of fact, bring a digital forensics computer science person in. Okay, Ben Crump, where you at? We need you to, where's the data computer science motherfucker? Bring him in here to see what's been altered, what hasn't been altered. Cause like Kevin, not Kevin, that brother, last name is Johnson, out of Georgia too. And that FBI, that FBI agent, his sons killed that motherfucker. I think it was Kenyon Johnson. I forgot that brother's name. What was his name, Erica? You remember his name? And they killed that brother, and you couldn't find you know that FBI agent was going around and intimidating people, basically witness tampering, and nobody wanted to say anything because his name was KJ. That was his nickname. And they kept appealing it. All the judges were recusing themselves. I'm like, but you want to tell me there ain't no such thing as racism and white supremacy? That shit right there might make me, no wonder all the niggas just moved to Atlanta and don't want to live nowhere else in Georgia. It's like, damn, you come outside, you might be dead. That's fucked up. Man, here, let's see what else they say, man. Let's see what else they say. Nah, I don't want to, let me see. Let's see. See, they do this shit all the time. There we go.
I'm standing outside the Hancock County Sheriff's Office. Thursday, I requested an incident report along with dash cam footage from the night Breonna was taken by 2 deputies. Now, when I went inside to ask where the sheriff was, I was told he wasn't there.
Oh, so the sheriff wasn't there all of a sudden. Oh, what'd he do? Leave home? Oh, he called in sick? Man, this motherfucker's been be killing me. For real.
And that the case had been turned over to the GBI.
We tried to get in touch with the GBI to see can we get them to do an autopsy.
6 years ago, the Greers lost their daughter Zelda to cancer. Now they've lost Breonna and don't know where to start.
Now we're trying to see can we get a GoFundMe page just so that we can see can we get some funds, assistance, help to burying our daughter.
Her parents say deputies took Breonna.
Oh, wow. This is why my brothers and my sisters, y'all hear me? Y'all hear me talking about this life. Look, I'll talk about this when this video's over. I'll just talk about it when it's over.
Into custody when she suffered a schizophrenic episode. Now the Greers want solutions so others in the mental health crisis.
So what's up with the mental health now? See? Now where's all these mental health advocates at? They're talking about, oh, mental health, man. You take care of your mental health, man, and get your therapy, get your mental health. Well, she was having a mental health crisis. They killed her. What did I tell y'all, Erica? What did I say about going along with when the dominant society start pushing something, you better look back and be like, why are they pushing this so tough? It's just like these electric cars. They pushing all these electric cars all of a sudden you want to make them palatable and all of a sudden gas is we're polluting. Man, y'all been polluting the airs of the United States of America for the last 500 years. Now all of a sudden y'all worried about it? When they push you towards something, you better back and be like, why are they making this such an issue? They know good damn well everybody can't afford no electric car. Nevada power in Las Vegas went up 9%. And you want to tell me to go get an electric car and now my power bill going to be $800 a month? Oh, I could go get some solar panels that I got to pay $20,000? Man, stop. So I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul. This shit doesn't even make sense. And then it's like, oh, well, you want gas? Yeah. Okay, well, we'll just charge you $10 a gallon. So you're just making it where it's just uninhabitable and unaffordable for the average foundational Black American home. Because the average foundational Black American home, they don't have their parents giving them $350,000 to start Amazon. Because that's what happened with Jeff Bezos. But I digress.
Don't go through the same situation. Marvin Greer say mental health units are not accessible.
We're 100 and some miles from Atlanta. We're 70 some miles from Macon. That's just too far for us not to have a hospital in Hancock County.
Okay.
But no solution will bring their baby Breonna home. In Hancock County, Camila Williams, 13 WMAZ News.
We've called the sheriff and GBI, and they have not returned our request for more information.
I bet you they haven't called you back and had no request for no information. All right, so let's get on this. Cut this bullshit off. Let's get on this. Let's get on it. And you're right. They're going to find some heavy narcotic. This is the reason why I be talking about stocks, bonds, 401k, and all this other shit and life insurance policies. Because former U.S. Congressman Stephen Breyer of Indiana, seen here in among 9 people charged in separate and unrelated insider trading schemes, prosecutors announced Monday in Manhattan. While we up here now got life, we don't have life insurance, but we got insurance on our phones. We got insurance on our cars. Well, you gotta have them in Nevada now. So many motherfuckers driving with no insurance. Now you gotta have that shit. But you don't want to go get life insurance? You ain't even thinking about it? This is what I don't care what policy you get, something. If it ain't 5,000, 10, get something. I'm just so tired of our people having to do GoFundMes and barbecue dinners and car washes and building funds at the church, man. Fuck all that. That shit costs $10. But see, we don't know this information because, as Dr. Claude Anderson says, we are locked and boxed out of the wealth. We don't know this information. That's why each one got to teach one. Anybody you meet, you need to tell them. You know what's so funny? When I be selling CMOS too, I be like, hey man, you ever read Black Label White Wealth? They be like, no, yeah, you might need to do that. Just go ahead and read it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very imperative that we do that. Now y'all just hear that story. Such a beautiful sister too. Beautiful sister. You know, she was having a little, mental crisis, so they say. And if she was having a mental crisis, those police officers just didn't want to be, those race soldiers, they just want to be bothered. And if they were black race soldiers, they'd have plastered them all over the TV. So you know they was dominant society. That's one. Two, you know they killed her. They probably kicked her ass out the damn car. You know they don't want to be bothered with no niggas. That's what I'm saying. That's why it makes me like, shit, I go to Georgia, I gotta be 10 miles out of Atlanta. I don't be no 100 miles out of Atlanta. Fuck that. Shit. After what they did to KJ. How you gonna kill a kid and then they take the body to the autopsy saying all his organs is gone? Man, stop. I know what the fuck they doing. And then the kids who killed him, they daddy is an FBI agent. And then the kid, it's just, these people they don't care. So now we gotta be on TV and do a GoFundMe and all this other shit. We shouldn't have to do that. We gotta start, each one gotta start teaching one. I get it. We wanna look fresh and look fly, but before you look fresh, please go get you some life insurance. Get you whole, what's that, whole life or whatever? I forgot the terms. Just get you a fixed rate for 20 years, at least. Cause we dropping like flies. And you like, well, I don't care, I ain't gonna be here. Yeah, man, but that's generational wealth. Trust me, you looking at it, nigga. My mom didn't leave a nigga shit. It's a bunch of us. I got a handful of siblings, and we didn't get a motherfucking thing. Is created and spread. You know what I mean? And the reason why I'm saying that is because you got U.S. senators and congressmen, they doing insider trader and doing all kinds of bullshit. While you sitting up here trying to walk the straight and narrow, if you're not cheating, you're not fucking winning. Remember that. If you're not cheating, you ain't winning. And then see, they only putting these congressmen and stuff on blast because they Republicans and they don't like Donald Trump and all this other shit. Look, I don't give a fuck about either one of them. Shit, they all thieves if you ask me. But if I'm gonna pick the lesser of the two evils, it ain't gonna be no motherfucking Joe motherfucking Biden. But just remember this, man. While they over there cheating and you trying to walk I'm just gonna walk the straight and narrow and I'm gonna pray to Cesare. And while you over there praying to Cesare, these niggas is doing fucking voodoo and voodoo and practicing our ancient African belief systems, and then they giving you Cesare. You like, why you keep saying Cesare? Jesus Christ. They give you Jesus Christ, and they over here practicing the real shit, getting the real power and shit, as Dirty Bookman said. We can't get no power for them. They God telling them to kill us and commit crimes against us. So why would we be praying to their God? That ain't our God. Don't even get into no battles with niggas about God black and God white. Just be like, oh, you on that? Okay, well, here. Well, hey, man, no matter what God is, hey, man, but can you read this Black Labor White Wealth to go get you a life insurance policy? Thanks, man. I appreciate that, bro. I'm like, damn, you know what's going to have to happen? Low key, niggas just going to have to set up a motherfucking stand and just, man, walk people through the process of getting a life insurance policy. Damn, something, a $10,000 one or something. We just got to wake up and understand what it is, man. That's my time. I'm way over. That's my time. I was irritated when I read that. I was like, I just kept reading like, how do you fall out the car and die? That means somebody that kicked you out the car, you was driving at a very, very, very fast speed, and you just open the door and let her jump out the car. You don't know the magnitude of how much we are hated in the United States of America Incorporated. We got to understand, each one teach one, and we on the same team. So you can't be competing with everybody else, you know, that looks like you. You need to compete with them. They actually kept trying to push the life insurance narrative in that movie, Chirac. See, I didn't know that because I never really watched the whole thing of Chirac. You know what I mean? But that's good. But they were tongue-in-cheek joking about it a lot. Exactly. Let me tell you something. I just used Las Vegas, Nevada. I bet you if I went and got 100,000 young black people, especially in you know, lower income areas, and signed them all up for life insurance policies, and niggas, oh, you want to kill yourself? Go ahead. You got a $500,000 life insurance policy. Them life insurance policies would be like, man, fuck that. They would not be happy about that shit, but we don't think in those terms because we can't see past our own reasoning. And I'm going to always leave it with this. We have to start understanding that when you have parents that lived in the 70s, in the 80s, in the 90s, in the 60s, it's just not going to be relatable. What they have experienced and what you have experienced is two different things. And in this racial climate and this recession and this interest rate and this inflation status right now, they just not going to understand because it wasn't that way then. So don't try to make them. You're just going to have to handle business. I just would advise all black folk, stop thinking about things that don't matter and understand. The white Jewish community and the dominant society, they do what's called generational wealth. They got wheels in place, plots, plans, everything. They are already socially engineering their children the right way so they know how to handle business so that generation can continue. Black folk, we got to stop being like the Egyptians and thinking that you're going to take it when you die, because you're not. You know what I mean? And I get it. And then if you do have that type of situation, you just move aside to move ahead and do your own shit. And pop your collar at the end and be like, well, I'm kind of glad I did my own shit. Then can't nobody tell me shit. And I'm going to leave y'all with that, man. I got nothing but love for you, Shawnee, Tasha, Erica. You already know I fuck with you. David, no compromise, man. We got to get together and get that Spaces back cracking again. And, hey, man, love, live life. And if you ain't living life, then you're not living. And remember, the core plantation is what you do. It's not who you are. Have your own dreams, ambition, goals. Have your own streams of revenue that you're going to try to create, because working for these motherfuckers and trying to do this shit for 20 years and all that shit don't exist no more. Oh, what you mean? Go work at a core plantation and do your 25 years and get out? Shit. So they keep moving the goalposts. Oh, it's not 25 anymore. Ooh, per your contract, it's 45 type shit. But I'm out, man. Guilty, y'all niggas. Peace.